On this episode 70 of the podcast, I'm going to talk about custom plates, tradies, and drug smugglers. So let's get into that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Luke Who's Talking podcast with me, Luke. How you doing out there? How you going? You going all right? Is it okay? How's your day been? Hope it's been good. Trying a different thing with the camera. It's I don't know. It's a bit. The video aspect of the podcast is solidly average. If I would, solidly average. I might have a decent sort of setup one day, but as it is, it's like I don't know. Maybe I should. Anyway, whatever. Let's get into the first story now. I just want to talk about custom number plates. Okay, I saw one. I'm hitting myself in the head here for the audio listener, but I saw one a couple of weeks ago, and the name on it just said Monty. Now, like the guy the owner of the vehicle, is their name Monty? It's a possibility they are Monty, but like, what's the deal with custom plates on your car? Like, why would you have one that says 69 Stang if you're driving a Mustang 1969? I mean, we know what the car is. It's just like reminding us of that. Or if it's like a name or your name or something, Jed or whatever. And you're like, okay, cool, Jed01. Like custom plates. I don't think they're for me. I guess some people think they're pretty cool or whatever, but I don't know if I'd go for a custom plate personally. But, I guess I'm not am I the market for a custom plate? Probably not, quite honestly. But, custom plates, I don't know. Do you have custom plates? Would you have a custom plate? What is a ridiculous custom plate you've seen? Let us know. That's just a boring little story about custom plates. Anyway, we're building up because the third segment is going to be spicy. So I'm just getting the lame stuff out of the way first. Anyway, let's get into this is taking the cake for lameness. Anyway, let's get into the next thing. It's a big question for the next one. Custom plates. Whatever. Welcome back. Not that you've been anywhere. I mean, maybe you have been somewhere. I don't know, but you would have heard some jazzy jazz in between me talking. At least if you're listening. Audio, you just see me shaking my head. Wait, video, you see me shaking my head. Whatever. Anyway, let's get into the next query. Now, this is a big question I have. And it's to all the tradespeople out there. Okay. Now, I think we can agree that tradies, at least here in Australia, seem to wear shorts all the time. Winter's coming, and I'm confident you will see tradespeople with shorts on. Okay. Now, first of all, why you're wearing shorts in winter? And they're not short, like they're pretty short. I would say that the classic tradie short it's above the knee. It's above the knee, and then there's a bit of a gap. It's quite scandalous. But they're pretty they're proper shorts, short shorts, and they seem to wear shorts all the time, tradespeople. But here's my thing about shorts. At least tradespeople wearing shorts. Now, if you're, a builder, you're cutting things, you're nailing things, there's a lot going on. And I don't know if wearing shorts and having your legs exposed, right, is necessarily great OH&S practice if you're, if you're a builder, or if you're, you're a tradesperson. So I don't know if shorts are really a great, great for OH&S. You should be covered up, I think. I suppose it probably depends what your trade is. But, you're an electrician, well, you're cutting things, if you might be some sparks, depending on if you're a good electrician or not. You could catch your pins on fire. You could scorch them. If you're cutting things, grinding things, hammering and nailing sort of the same, all that stuff. If you're a builder, you got shorts on, things flying, if you're doing whatever with bricks, you're exposed. So, yeah, I don't know. You think about that? The OH&S, the workplace health and safety, what would the word be? Not consequences, I don't think is necessarily the right word, but the OH&S drawbacks of wearing shorts. What do you like? What do you think about that? Is this workplace health and safety gone mad, or what? I don't know. It's interesting thing to think about. OH&S and wearing shorts if you're a tradesperson. Also, why do you wear them all the time as well? Quite often. Builders, tradespeople. If you know anybody's a tradesperson and they wear shorts like all the time, why do you do it? Why do you wear shorts all the time, right? And why do you wear shorts? Full stop. Because OH&S issue. Anyway, let's get into the next thing. There's just some food for thought there for you. It was like, why do tradies wear shorts all the time? I was like, that could be like a safety issue, maybe. Anyway, let's get into the next segment, which could get spicy. I don't know. Pure spice warning. Okay, everybody. Now, we know that this has been happening for a while, and that is TV on the decline. But I'm officially calling television dead. It's officially dead because, get some milk, right? Get some gloves on. I don't want you getting any spice burns whilst you're handling this, because I think I'm possibly going to go off. Now, the reason why TV is dead, it's officially dead. I'm calling it television. Television is officially dead, right? For starters, there's nothing on worth watching, okay? That's a big problem. Second of all these lousy reality shows, and I've got I got to talk specifically about Dancing with the, quote, stars, end quote, who are just bozos that host other shows on the network running the show. So they're not really stars, they're just TV. It's TV, what do you call them? I don't want to use the term personality. TV host. There we go. That's the word I'm after. So, how do I get into this? I don't know. So I saw a promo the other day. I had the TV. Well, actually, I think Mother might have had the TV on in the house here, and there was an ad for Dancing with the Stars. And this is the point where TV, I was like, I'm calling it, TV is officially dead. Because on the promo, they were like, oh, we're going to have this person on the show. And you're like, why? Now, actually, I could probably say their name. But anyway, this particular person is, I wouldn't say they're a star. But I guess they are, I wouldn't say they're famous. But they are known here in Australia. Because said person that's going to be on Dancing with the quote-unquote stars is a convicted, and they were convicted, drug smuggler. Yep, I'll just leave that, just let that simmer for a bit. Yes. So it should actually be Dancing with the Criminals, or Dancing with drug smugglers. Because this person, I could probably say their name. I can't be bothered if I'm honest. But yeah, this person, convicted drug smuggler, 10 years. How long were they in jail for? They were in jail for 10 years or so over in Bali. They got busted carrying, was it marijuana, I think, into Bali. Got busted. 10 years in jail at least, maybe longer, I'm not sure. Happened in about 2003 or 4, I think they got done. And for some reason, they're like, somebody at the network was like, you know what's hot at the moment? Convicted drug dealers or smugglers. And somebody was like, yeah, remember that one that got thrown in the slammer, like in 2003 or 4 or whatever, over in Bali? We should hire them to be on Dancing with the Stars. You're not a star. Why would you do this? How ridiculous. I saw the ad of a promo and I was like, TV is dead officially. It is officially dead. So TV's been dead for a solid week, but I'm calling it right now, right here on this show. I was about to say program. On this show, television is dead. Television is over. Why would you get like this? Is literally scraping. I mean, you know what? They're scraping the bottom of the Suez Canal, right? They've maybe even gone deeper than that, right? And they're like, oh, at least 2 people must have thought this was a good idea. How ridiculous is this? Like, oh, it's popular at the moment. That person who got busted for smuggling drugs into Bali. We should hire them to be on this awful show that's been cancelled and brought back like 3 times. Yeah. Whoop. Just give the boom arm there a little bit of a ping with my arm. Why? Yep. So that actually wasn't as spicy as I thought, but look, TV's dead. It's official. Why would you have, like, they're a criminal, surely I can say that. I mean, they were convicted of a crime and spent time in the big house. Why? So, look, pretty low standards to be a star, apparently, according to this television show, right? So, I mean, I've got a podcast, I've got a vlog, I've got, 20, 30, I don't know how many subs I've got over the various YouTube channels, maybe 30, 35. I mean, I've been on radio, I've been on TV a couple of times. What? That could have hired me. Seriously. Ugh, maybe if I get busted. Whoa, excuse me, I wanted to burp. Maybe if I get busted, like smuggling drugs or something, I'd be a shoo-in for one of these sorts of things. But, come on. You're better than this, TV. You're better than this. Let's go to the next segment. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. Now, a couple of update on the list of, last show, I wrote down a list of various bits and or pieces. I've done like one thing that I don't think even was on the list. I have made up some artwork for the spin-off podcast. I haven't deleted the Facebook page. You know what? I should do that now, probably. Or at least tomorrow. I'm recording this Wednesday, so I'm like, maybe I could do that Thursday, which is tomorrow. Which should actually be yesterday by the time you're listening to this. Whoa, what's going on? My head's blown. Anyway, everybody, thanks very much for listening. Thanks very much for watching. If you watched it, it's over on YouTube. Of course, the quality of the video the production quality is magnificent as always. It's actually really awful. I think it needs to be better. I need to make it better somehow at some point. Anyway, send me an email, Luke Who's Talking Pod at pod. Hold on, let me start that again. You can send me an email, Luke Who's Talking Pod at gmail.com, on Twitter at L_Who's Talking, and I won't mention the Facebook page because that's going to be retired. Anyway, everybody, hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.